looking out over the Roberto Clemente Bridge into downtown Pittsburgh. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the East-leading New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see a guy here looking to get himself into double digits here in victories for this season. And I'd give him a better than even chance of doing it because he's been pitching so well.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Matt Shoemaker is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will start the ball game in style. It's a home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Gary Cox will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Marte is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Number 3 will be the batter. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Line hard. Foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. It's 1-0 Mets. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Pirates, third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And here's a fastball called for strike 2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive, but there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw, so that'll be scored an infield single.
Kang will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
Boy, they are coming right after it here in the first inning. A double steal already? Are you kidding me? Looks like they mean business in this one.
And there's ball one.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
2 straight singles, now what? He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Pedro Alvarez will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And with the bases loaded, some guys aren't always in a hurry to get out of the way of those close pitches inside. That could have been a run.
Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Neil Walker digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. He comes to the plate for 1. On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Well, that's a nice decision out there on the mound. And when you think about it, it was the only decision he could possibly make. He's in good position after fielding the ball, so he just fires home to start the 1-2-3 double play.
Starling Marte will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Cox is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park, all tied at 1-1. David Lee will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Lee.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner or this guy will eat you alive.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Number 30 will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Line hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Michael Kadire will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Brian McCann will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, when you've got the pitcher on deck, that's not a bad idea. Take a hack at something.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Corey Hart will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Right fielder, Corey Hart.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Hart as he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And they can't get Hart to chase there, but he's still behind. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. close to triple digits, he didn't even flinch.
The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Hart as he becomes out number 1.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Chris Iannetta will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Matt Shoemaker.
Matt Shoemaker will be the batter. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. But you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher, that won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. He'll probably take it anyway.
Josh Harrison will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. This one runs up high, ball 1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
2 out with the man at first. This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner, but that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Kang is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
2 down, runners at first and second. Keeping him close there at second, now the pitch. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. He has 2 already here in the second inning.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And this will be fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he got him, so a sigh of relief in the bottom of the second as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Matt Harvey will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
The 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Daniel Murphy will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Now here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. One out, nobody on. Two and 0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. In there for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners on first with one down. On the move is Murphy. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. For Murphy, that's now 11 stolen bases for him on the campaign. Fouled straight back. One out and a runner on second base. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Get him swinging. Keep that bat around.
Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Pedro Alvarez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pedro Alvarez.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Harvey now on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Neil Walker waits on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Neil Walker will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Doesn't want any part of the curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Starling Marte will try it again. He flew out his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You might have thought for a split second there that he was going to go after the lead runner over at third base. But instead, he stops and decides not to risk it and takes that sure out at first.
Corey Hart will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And now third base coach Nick Leyva is going to wave him on home. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead now. It's 3-1. Chris Iannetta will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
One and one.
I'll tell you, it looks to me like he's getting pretty worked up out there.
Yeah, I think it's good to pitch with a chip on your shoulder, but sometimes one bad call, one bad pitch sends you right off the deep end.
He's working himself into a lather.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Matt Shoemaker will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mets 1. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
For the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
And he jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
David Lee will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Keep it close.
And he takes ball one.
That's outside. Ball.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
The 2-0 on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Sweet.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Three and two, here it is. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
And it's definitely still early here, but you've got a 2-run lead already. Now you go about putting the tying run on base for free. Doesn't seem like his command has been all that sharp so far.
Number 30 will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Get the strikeout, man.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. To Walker for 1. On to first, a double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Michael Kadire will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Get out of here, Matt. Go back to New York.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw, got him by a step. Would have been a run if he'd beat it out, but the inning is over. Mets strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Josh Harrison will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Josh Harrison.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Now a bullet down the line, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Kang will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
To right field. Lee will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. First pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates as the lead remains 3-1. Brian McCann will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a hard liner, but foul. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Matt Harvey will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Daniel Murphy will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
He's driven in both of their runs now with that home run earlier and now the RBI double here. If it weren't for him, these guys would be sunk. So he's keeping them in the ball game all by himself.
Gary Cox will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8,
Michael Lee will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Line hard into left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Number 3 will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
You can do it.
Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Ani gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. Base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
David Lee will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, and this fastball is absolutely grooved as it is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
And on 3-1, you don't want to walk him and load the bases. I mean, he knows that at the plate, so he was just sitting back and waiting for this one. He turns it into a 3-run bomb.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jeff Locke is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Number 30 will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Here we go, guys.
And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's the Mets 6 and the Pirates 3. Pedro Alvarez will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Neil Walker will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fouled back. Now a hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. He can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, Even the Rockets find a glove.
Starling Marte will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's do it, base hit.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Swinging a high chopper. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Michael Cuddyer will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Cuddyer.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1. Hey, yeah, try opening your eyes for that pitch.
Hit hard down the right field line. That's slicing, just foul. The 1-2 to Cuddyer. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets him to swing and miss there, 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
The 3-2 pitch. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 33, Matt Harvey.
David
Your
Wright
attention, please.
will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Wright.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 20. Second base.
Daniel Murphy will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
Shut it down right here.
Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Ball 1.
Oh, that's it. Are you crazy, Blue? That's good, dude.
And he waits on a changeup there and pulls it to fairly deep right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Dylan G will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Dylan G.
Corey Hart will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Fielder, Corey Hart.
Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
I want to take another look at this because this was close down that right field line. Is it a fair ball? Yeah, not by a whole lot, but they got the call right, and he'll get into second here with a double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. Throw down to third is thrown away, right down the left field line.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
Continuing to work the lower half of the strike zone here as that's in for strike 1. Fouled back. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Gregory Polanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Gregory Polanco.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Josh Harrison will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Kang is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead it 6-4. Back here in Pittsburgh. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Mike Morin is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Mike Morin.
Gary Cox will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Gary Cox.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are 2 good takes to get it back to 2-2.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Another 2-2 offering. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
2-seam fastball right here. Look at this movement. It works down and into the right-handed hitters. He just can't catch up to it.
Number 3 will bat now, 2 for 3 in the ballgame. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Hart has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Mets 6 and the Buccos 4.
Your attention, please. Now
So we'll
pitching
have a
for
new
New
pitcher
York.
coming on now as the
Number
hard
50,
thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Andrew McCutchen.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Let's go.
Two and 0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Neil Walker will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Let's keep it going.
And again a throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
On a pickoff throw? Really? Into the stands? That's a disaster.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Jay Lee will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Jay Lee.
Starling Marte will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Take it deep.
What was that?
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Lee is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Corey Hart will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Come on, get that, Jimmy.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
In the air to straightaway center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Chris Iannetta will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 6-5. David Lee will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Number 30 will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he gets around on this nicely as this is hit high and deep toward the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 26 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, maybe a big swing of the bat right there. That's going to give him that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 8th and make this a 2-run ball game. That's going to allow his bullpen to pitch with a little more freedom out there.
Michael Kadire will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
For Walker now at second. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Hart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 7 and the Pirates. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 34, Now catching and batting in the ninth spot, number 7, Travis.
Jordy Mercer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Jordy Mercer.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Josh Harrison will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Missed the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Kang will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2, 7-5. Tony Watson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Travis d'Arnaud will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Daniel Murphy will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it'll be in time as the youngster Iannetta fires a strike to get him at second.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. Figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Gary Cox will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They're on the short end of a 7-5 score. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch knuckler, strike one. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lee is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Pedro Alvarez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final two outs. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. One out, nobody on. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take Game 1 on the road.
Neil Walker will stand in as their last chance now. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken Game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, it's always a plus to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. So it's a good job here to finish this one off and claim the victory in the opener.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 7-5. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.